What up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am glad you are here. Listen, we are going to get really real really fast. I am just starting out on this app. I know that I am not as experienced as a lot of other YouTubers out there. I'm learning. This is what I want to do. I'm having fun. So, that being said, I rewatched my content last night of the cemetery that I had ventured, and something that I wanted to do that I didn't do while I was recording was go over the history of the cemetery. So here we are. We're going to go over the history of Franklin Cemetery in Goshen, Mississippi. It is labeled as one of the nation's top 15 scariest cemeteries, and it just so happens to be a few minutes drive from me. So I went and visited it. I also researched the history before I went, and what I found was there are tales of a family of 7, a husband, a wife, and his 5 children that were tragically murdered one night in a hotel that I also have plans on visiting as well. And digging in deeper, I believe the story. Let's get into it a little bit deeper. So Franklin Cemetery is one of Mississippi's spookiest cemeteries. It's located in Goshen, Mississippi, off of a long wooded road going out there, just pulling down this desolate road. And it's not too terribly long, but you cannot see the cemetery from the main road. You can't. It's surrounded by oak trees, and those oak trees create such a sinister ambiance that as soon as I started driving down this road, my gut sank. It was uber spooky. I loved every second of it. So according to legend, Franklin Cemetery is the final resting place of a local man, his wife, and 5 children. The story goes that the man killed his entire family and then himself after losing his job at Ingalls Shipbuilding. I have dug around and tried to find evidence of this. I cannot find any evidence anywhere else other than the stories that have been passed down. I do believe that this actually happened. Ingalls Shipbuilding is the world's biggest shipbuilder for the Navy, and there have been people that have died there. There have been people that have lost their minds there. It's no secret that people will do outlandish things when they lose their jobs, especially when it's a lifelong career. And Ingalls Shipbuilding's jobs are lifelong careers. So the story goes that this man was so close to putting a down payment on his house, and they laid him off. And he had lost his mind and murdered his entire family at a hotel that they were staying at. There is another story that says that he can be seen walking down the highway and hitchhiking for rides, and when he is picked up, he will say, "You know, this is where I died," and then vanish. There have been many ghost hunters and paranormal investigators searching and seeing these sightings. Do I believe? Yes. So at this cemetery, there are a lot of unmarked graves. Back in the day, to be buried in a grave that is unmarked would signify that you did something heinous in your life. I saw these graves that you can see here pictured, and when I saw them, it was so cold and dark and just a nasty, dark, heavy feeling when I ventured over to these graves. And I ventured over to it a couple of times. That feeling never went away. So there's also tales of the father's little girl, Cheryl Ann. She can be seen floating around the cemetery in a blue 1960s style dress. And she will help visitors find the graves of their loved ones. She will hold their hands and walk with them throughout the cemetery. There's also tales of another woman named Sarah and has been named Bloody Sarah. She can be seen in a robe with house slippers covered in blood. She likes to jump out in front of cars and scare people. And then when the people get out of their cars thinking they actually hit somebody, she can be heard laughing. Another spooky story from this cemetery is of a man that will go and steal flowers from other graves and bring them back to his own. He can be seen doing this, crawling out of his grave and then bringing the flowers back. There have been reports of this. People seem to think it's Hal bringing flowers to his wife and children. Other people believe that it is somebody bringing flowers to his lover, long lost lover. The one last story, and I can't find the website where it says, hold on. So there are other tales of a werewolf, a Mississippian werewolf, that was bound and chained and buried here in the cemetery, and you can still hear him howling and trying to get out. I actually ended up picking up some audio yesterday of something that did not sound natural. It sounded like howls. I couldn't distinguish it. And it didn't sound natural. I couldn't figure out what it sounded like. I didn't want to assume anything, so I just left it up to the viewers for processing. All in all, Franklin Cemetery, or better known as the Garden of Hope Cemetery, is definitely haunted. When I was out there yesterday, I got touched. I caught a scream on camera, and the overall feeling of that cemetery was dark and very heavy. Very, very heavy. I will be venturing out there again at night with my friend who is a medium, and we are going to record it. I can't wait to see where this channel goes. I can't wait to see where I go with this. This is something that I'm very passionate about, and I am more than happy to share it with you guys as I'm on this journey. If you would like to follow me and my journey, please subscribe to my channel, turn on that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all of the craziness that I am bringing. I have long since believed that I had a connection with the paranormal. I had a connection with life after death. But this is something that I've wanted to get into for a very long time. As I grow and as my equipment grows, so should the quality of my videos. I know it's not the best, but I'm learning. Stay awesome. Stay badass. And I love your fucking face. Mwah. Let's go on an adventure.